I've been asked about Eevee Heroes every day for the past 2 weeks, so I guess it's time to talk about it, hey? First of all, friends, welcome to the channel, and let me just say that it was so cool to see such a positive reception to the Scalper video, and it just goes to show that there are more and more people who feel the same way, so welcome to the party. Now, what is Eevee Heroes? Well, if you don't know, it's a Japanese Pokemon card expansion releasing on the 28th of May. If it follows the format of previous expansions, a booster box will retail for 4,950 yen and contain 30 booster packs inside. The set features 69 cards plus an unknown amount of super rares. Each pack will contain 5 cards plus 1 Nazotoki, which is basically a riddle card added for a little bit of fun. Eevee Heroes is a subset, denoted by the expansion mark S6A, and it's going to introduce a bunch of new single strike and rapid strike cards, plus V forms of all of the Eeveelutions, and 3 VMAX Eeveelutions too. So if you like Eevee, you're probably going to like this set. It's also going to include the most special art cards ever. So if you like special art cards, like me, then you're really going to like this set. In terms of super rares, we're probably going to see full art, special art, and rainbow rare Eeveelutions, and if that happens, I pray for our wallets. Releasing on the same day and priced at 1,870 yen is the Eevee Heroes VMAX Special Set. This one is really similar to the VMAX Special Set from last year, except this time it's going to include 8 booster packs of Eevee Heroes. It also comes with 1 VMAX promo pack, and from these, you can find one of the other 4 Eeveelutions, plus 3 holographic energy cards. Now, it wouldn't be a new expansion without a special set, so you guessed it. Releasing on the same day and priced at 11,330 yen is the Eevee set. Because this hasn't been officially announced yet, the images are all dummy thick, but it's going to include 2 booster boxes of Eevee Heroes, 64 Eevee themed deck sleeves, an Eevee deck box, and 1 VMAX promo pack. Rest assured, the packaging will also double as a card storage box. Okay, time for the big question. Should you pre-order Eevee Heroes? Well, honestly, right now, no, I don't think you should. And if you're worried you missed out, I wouldn't be. You've still got plenty of time to get a pre-order in, and here's why. This might surprise you, but Eevee Heroes hasn't been officially announced yet. The big reveal is due at the end of April, so that's why I haven't shown you any cards from the set yet. They don't exist right now. So why is this important? Well, to put it simply, nobody has any genuine allocation for this expansion yet. They're just taking a guess at how much they're going to receive and then asking for your money. Generally, this is standard for online stores, but for Eevee Heroes, there are some stores that have gone way too early. When you consider that this expansion is still 3 months away, and there are 2 unrevealed expansions releasing before it, Jet Black Poltergeist and Silver Lance, it doesn't make a lot of sense. On top of that, there are some stores, who I won't name, that keep adding new stock every time they sell out, and each time they add more stock, they charge a little bit more. This is straight up predatory. These stores have no real allocation, they keep adding pre-orders, and they keep charging more. Which makes me think that when we get closer to release day, some people might have their orders delayed or altogether cancelled. And in those 3 months or more, those stores will hold on to your money for what is basically an empty promise. Now, if you're a Facebook marketplace or YouTube seller, you're about to get put on blast, so get those tears ready, baby. People selling Eevee Heroes without a store through either of these platforms almost certainly do not have suppliers. When these people say supplier, they're just talking about an online store that you or I could go and buy from. If I buy 10 booster packs from Target, that doesn't mean I have a supplier. That just means I went to Target. For this scenario, let's call this person Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Now, Jeff is pretending to be an online store, but doesn't offer any of the assurances or protections you get when buying from a reputable online store. Buying from Jeff is already risky enough as it is, but for Eevee Heroes, it's a recipe for disaster. If the online store that Jeff purchases from fails to fulfill his order, that means your order gets cancelled. If you paid up front, you can see why this is bad. Jeff is going to have to wait for the online store to refund him before he can refund you, and that could take weeks or months. In the meantime, you're sitting there without Eevee Heroes. If you paid via bank deposit or PayPal friends and family, it's potentially game over. I've seen an instance recently where this happened, and it's devastating for everybody involved. And while you could be covered if you paid via goods and services, you've got to ask yourself, is it really worth the risk? Every day I see new Jeffs pop up on Facebook, and there are plenty of YouTubers who are using their platform to be a Jeff too. Taking advantage of the genuine hype and excitement of your fans just to generate cash flow is, frankly, gross and irresponsible. not to mention a poor business model too. So with that all explained, yeah, you should pre-order Eevee Heroes if you want it, but probably not until it's officially announced in April. And that's because when it's announced, stores will have a firmer understanding of their stock levels and will be able to offer pre-orders with a level of certainty. When that happens, I'll be pre-ordering at the Pokemon Center Japan online store and locally at Rare Candy Collectables because I know I'll actually get them. Now, if you already pre-ordered Eevee Heroes from a store that was charging a crazy amount, you might receive one if you got in early enough. But you could miss out altogether, which would be way worse because Eevee Heroes has potential to be one of the best Sword and Shield expansions released thus far. I've seen people all over the web order cases and cases of this one, and if everybody's doing that, I just don't see everyone's orders getting fulfilled. Especially for the Eevee set. If previous special sets are anything to go by, then there's no chance this one will be available in abundance or for long. My advice is usually pretty spot on, so for next time, level your expectations and be careful who you give your money to. Stick with stores with integrity and don't jump into overpriced pre-orders just because you got FOMO. If you miss out, life goes on. We'll get them next time. Come and ask me all your questions during my live streams over at twitch.tv/okjlove and then join our Discord. Until next time, friends, I'ma head out. So I said, this is my channel. I'm the king of the channel. I'm the king of the castle. I'm 6'15", and I will say what happens and I will get the good cards. And that's how I do it.